Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to It's a Great Day for Business Atlanta. Today our topic is leveraging your business through relationship marketing. What the heck does that mean? Well, I like to read books for fun. Not necessarily some of the drier books that we run into on business. I don't know about you, but it kind of bores me to death sometimes. So I found this great author called Robert Fulghum. And Robert Fulghum wrote in a book, Everything I Needed to Learn, I Learned in Kindergarten. And I'm like, well, this is a great topic. Let me open up the pages and see what he's written inside. And as I started reading his book, it came to me that as a person, and as a business owner, and as a boss, and as a mom, and as a wife, and as a grandmother, everything I needed to know I did learn in kindergarten. How to say please. How to say thank you. How to ask somebody for their help. When I ask Randall for help, it empowers him and makes him feel good. And now we're dealing with self-worth and self-image. As a business owner, it's very important to know when you walk into a room that you are exuding confidence, that you are dressed appropriately, and that you say the right things. But does anybody ever talk to you about being a good person? Here in Atlanta, you can run into all different levels, just like you can in any city, of business owners. You have ethical, you have unethical, you have people who have a very strong moral compass. And I think that comes from being in the Bible Belt, because we have very strong religious beliefs here in the South. I find it interesting that those religious beliefs on Sunday don't necessarily follow through to the workplace on Monday. And I think it is so crucial that when we're dealing with our staff, when we're dealing with people in our meetup groups and our networking groups, when we go to an after-hours function, that it's not about me. Although I like everything to be about me. Reality is it's not. I mean, get in an airplane, look out the window one day, see just how small we really are. How many people do you know that have passed? And everybody's sad when they pass. But in about a week, you're back to doing what you're doing. How many times do you think about them and the life lessons that they've taught you? Relationship marketing in business, I find, is right along Robert Fulghum's line. You don't cut in line. Okay? Basically in business, you show up on time, you do 8 hours work for 8 hours pay. You make sure that when you talk to your clients, that you're talking to them not about this business transaction, but you're talking to them about the transactions for the future. When I make a friend, a business associate, they're my best friend. Anybody who knows me knows that you get a hug the very first time you meet me. And I will maintain that because that is my level. That is my level of responsibility. And what that does is it shows you, I hope, that I'm committed to the relationship. If you need me, you call me. When we're talking about our clients, and we're talking about our client staff, you make sure that you understand that secretary's birthday is coming up. Somebody's getting married. You don't have to make it a huge deal. But you've got to take a moment and acknowledge it. On a day that you're not feeling all that good, God, you look great today. That's a great color on you. Damn, you did a good job. Your self-worth is increased by volumes, which means the next transaction you have is going to be directly affected by that last compliment you got. Why can't we let people in a little bit until they deserve to be put on the outside? Let people in. Give them the ability to assist you to help you grow your business. For what we do at Open Door Business Workshop, I have been very blessed to have been able to spend about a year and a half running through Atlanta, going to meetup after meetup, talking to some of the most amazing business owners here in Atlanta. Ask for help. I met Todd. Todd, I need help. He goes, you sure do. Okay? But following that comment, he's been there every step of the way when I need assistance. Sometimes I call them just to complain. It makes a difference when you have that relationship. I go to my friend Randall. I said, Randall, I'm having problems with this. Can you help me with this? He's the first one there to assist me with, sadly, the kick in the butt that I need sometimes. All your business relationships can't be great. Some of them need to be honest and truthful. And those are the ones that hurt a little bit, but those are the ones that will help you grow. We need to make sure that when we have our clients that we are focusing on their trust. That we want to make sure that, we want to make sure that we have a happy client and that our client is trusting of what we're doing. My primary business is 100% internet-based, which means my voice on the phone is the only thing that my clients have to rely on. If I tell them the sky is purple, they believe me, because I don't ever tell them the sky is purple unless it is. So that trust and honor is something that you really have to work for, and it's not easy to come by. You have to go through and pay your dues just like you do anything else. Repeat business, that's profit. So if I'm talking to Jackie today, and I'm talking to her about what I do in business, she may not be interested in my product, but I guarantee you she knows somebody who does have an interest in what I'm doing. And she will, because of the trust and the love that we share, will extend out and say, look, I want to recommend Lorrie. And by her doing that, my business has grown. And that just exponentially grows. I mean, this is basic stuff, right? We all learned this in kindergarten. We don't cut line, we say please, we say thank you. Why can't we remember to do it in business? Feedback. That's the ugly stuff. You ask your client, how am I doing? And they say, you know, Lorrie, I'm not real happy with this. Or I wish you guys would do this. Or this is causing me an issue. Those are the things, sadly, that will propel you to stardom. But it's an ugly, ugly, big-ass horse pill you got to take. Take the pill. It'll be good for you. It really, truly, truly will. Word-of-mouth referrals. Oh, my goodness. Insurance. Health, medical, public speaking, it just doesn't matter. Word-of-mouth referrals is absolutely crucial in what we do. Whether you've got great pizza, which I'm going to try, the square pizza, or you've got, you know, a great new pill, you know, that is going to do amazing things for your body. If I recommend it to somebody, they're going to take my word for it because of the love and trust that they have in me. So do not discount word of mouth. Willingness to pay more for your services. People trust you. People know that you're giving them a good deal. They'll pay you a little bit more because they know they can trust that the quality of the service is going to be there. Brand engagement. Oh my gosh, loyalty. There's just, you cannot put a price on those things. Those things are so very crucial to what we do. When you're doing I'm going to use pizza again, okay? Because I like pizza and food sounds good. When you're working on branding your pizza, you have to stand out. And you have to stand out for doing something better than what somebody else is doing. There's got to be a reason I'm going to go see you over at Jet. There's got to be a reason. Because I'm going to pass Pizza Hut, I'm going to pass Frank's Pizza, I'm going to pass Joe's Pizza. Why should I go to Jet? Because I like it. Because the pizza's good. Because the place is clean. Because the staff is phenomenal. Those are the things, as a business owner, you want people to recognize. You don't get a tissue, you get a Kleenex. You know, you don't go grab a burger. You go to McDonald's, you go to Burger King. There's brand loyalty there. Heinz ketchup. Hello. It's the only one I buy. Jiffy peanut butter. Because women who choose Jif love their families. little slogans that you learn early on in your life. One-day response. Let's talk about that. As a business owner, and you're talking about developing trust and loyalty to leverage more business for your company, let's go ahead and work on one-day responses. If somebody calls you with a problem, that should be the hottest ticket of the day. Get that problem resolved. It's the ugly one, And it could be that client that is miserable all the time. But it really doesn't matter. Turn that no into a yes. Turn that client who's going to badmouth you and cost you money into something that is just an asset for you. Expert. You want to be known as the expert in your field. Todd does an excellent job of this. You go to his meetups, and he's always training at the meetups, and of course when we do our seminars, he's phenomenal. But what he does, and what I think is just phenomenal, is he always goes the extra mile. You're always going to get 110%, sometimes 120%. If you're not happy with something, he'll go ahead and do the research, find out what the problem is, find out what your problem is, and he'll send you the solution. Think about that. Just let that sit in for a little bit. He doesn't have to do it. You didn't pay for it. But he does it because of his commitment and his passion really are a strength for him. Feedback for improvement. We talked about the ugly stuff. Use that feedback. Turn it into a positive. Incentives for referrals. If I refer someone to you, you don't have to pay me, but at least acknowledge me. Say, Lorrie, I really appreciate the fact that you sent Cindy to me. I think that's just great. Something simple. Brian Hilliard sent me a Christmas card. I mentioned it previously as well. It's him shaking hands with Santa. Brian's amazing. I still have that card on my desk. Number one, it's just a good-looking card. Number two, it reminds me every day that I got to take those steps to make myself better, to be able to help my team, and be a better business person. And he's really a great motivational speaker if you ever have the opportunity to listen to Brian. Send out a newsletter. Show people you're an expert at what you do. You're the go-to person in Atlanta. When I have a problem with my website, when I know someone has a problem, I said, I got somebody for you. You gotta go talk to Todd. Insurance, I got a couple of people. Depending upon your personality, let me go ahead and tweak you to the right person. Those things are so crucial to what we do in the business in Atlanta. And please know that you are not an island. In Atlanta, every business owner is connected. You need to make sure that you're a part of the chambers. You need to make sure that you're part of meetup groups. You need to make sure that you're doing networking or doing after hours or doing something so that people start to know who you are and leverage that exposure into profit. And I'm going to go ahead and re-hit on this one. You guys remember about a year and a half ago, Domino's started off with this new set of commercials. And Domino's is talking about, that their sales are going down and they're not a good business model at this point. Their pizzas are not doing good. Again, back to pizzas. Sorry, Jen. What I thought was amazing is that they went on national television to let us know, I got it. I heard your feedback. Now we're going to make some changes. I've never seen a commercial like that before. And I thought the huevos of this guy going in here and making that statement to the point where he's putting his business on the line. A national business. So think about that when you go ahead and you're doing your day-to-day business. Think about how important it is to address the business owners in the community and your potential customers. Use word of mouth. Use those things to leverage business, to make your business better here in Atlanta. So, in closing, my name is Lorrie Todd with Open Door Business Workshop here at It's a Great Day for Business Atlanta, and I challenge you to remember to say please and thank you.